We were made for community. From the very beginning, we needed partners, companions, and friends to walk together, to share the load, to share life. And every one of us has a unique role to play. Some has hands to work, some has mouths to speak truth, some has eyes, as ears, as feet. But God doesn't just call hands or mouths or eyes. He calls the body, the whole community, to share His love to everyone right where we are.
The purpose of the Navigators, we actually summarize it in what we call a motto, which is to know Christ and to make Him known. All over the country and all over the world, really, you'll find men and women who came to Christ because a navigator or someone trained by a navigator reached out to them in their context.
At the end of 4 years in seminary, I wanted to discern God's calling for my life, and when I looked at the New Testament, I saw such an emphasis on the things that I had experienced in college with the Navigators, coming alongside people, individuals, pouring into individuals, and helping them make disciples who make disciples. And that's what I wanted to give my life to, because that's what was given to me.
The Navigators are focusing on the cities of America because that's where the people are.
The cities of the U.S. are where influence is, but it's also on the flip side where we see our greatest brokenness. What could be a better place for Navigator ministry? A ripple of God's grace through everyday people in every walk of life.
So the vision for New York City is basically to significantly impact every people group in New York City with the gospel of Jesus in hopes of transforming New York City.
We take the various, what we call missions in the Navigators, where there's a number of those going on in one location, then we try to integrate what we're doing.
This cross-pollination between the different missions is going to, I think, create a movement of the gospel in our cities, and I'm really looking forward to that.
I am thrilled by the opportunity to influence all the communities in New York City. New York City has got to be the most diverse place in the world. 140 nationalities, speaking 800 languages in the 5 boroughs of New York City. And we have an opportunity to influence and impact all these different communities and people groups there.
For our ministry and what we do in the city, we need to start now, because if we don't, we'll be behind. If we start to plan effectively now, raising up laborers to be able to do what we have in our plan and our strategy, then we'll be able to meet the challenge as it comes. We don't want to be chasing after and reacting. We want to be ahead of the game, and we want to be there when it's happening.
We are making a substantial investment, putting our best people in the cities. And we need people like you to help us do this, to help us get there, and to help us do it in a way that sustains us into the future.
If you're ready to see how you can help us make a greater impact on lives all across New York City, simply fill out the form on this page, and someone will contact you personally. Or if you'd like to learn more about specific ways God is using the Navigators to transform lives in New York City, please watch the other videos on this page. Today, let's reach the people in our city like never before.